Welcome back to the WHHI News. The host USC women's golf team came closer than ever has to winning the Darius Rucker Intercollegiate Tournament at Long Cove this week, losing in a tiebreaker to LSU. The Tigers won their second guitar trophy in the last 3 years. USC's Louise Rydquist, a senior from Sweden, tied for individual honors with Arkansas's Kendall Todd as the tournament dodged the Wednesday storms to entertain local fans and a worldwide TV audience on the Golf Channel. Marcus Walsh was there.
Marcus Walsh here at the Darius Rucker Intercollegiate on a beautiful day. It's hard to believe that it's already been a year. Bob Patton joins me. I tend to interview Bob a lot during this tournament and during this week. Bob, how are you?
I'm great, Marcus. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, sure.
Arkansas is a team that is really in contention here to start this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been hot. I think they've won their last 2 events and obviously playing well. I think they're number 1 or number 2 in the nation right now. I should probably know that, but I know they're at the top of our leaderboard right now. And there's a lot of golf left to play, though.
Absolutely.
Still got 2 rounds, and the wind's blowing a little bit, and potential for some weather tomorrow, which could make it a little more difficult, but they are where they want to be right now, and that's at the top.
I did some research beforehand getting here. Vanderbilt and Texas are 2 teams out of the SEC that have not won this tournament in quite some time, according to what I was looking at. Vanderbilt, a last winner back in 2012, but they are near the top of things as well.
You know, I think probably with 1 round under our belt, there's probably 10 teams at least that are still really contenders in this event. I mean, it's not a runaway by any means. Arkansas is at the top, as we said, but in college golf, 4 or 5 shots can go away very quickly, especially when the golf course is playing difficult. You've got to count 4 of their best 5 scores, and you know, you get on a little hot streak and make some birdies, or somebody happens to have a little poor streak and make some bogeys, and things can change quickly. So yeah, I think Vanderbilt, certainly Texas, South Carolina, there's a lot of schools that are still very, very much in this, and today's going to tell us a story.
You talk about the home team, South Carolina. Talk about what they've been up to so far in this tournament.
Well, South Carolina has got a fantastic team. They have 3 of the top 20 players in the world. Their freshman Ella Galitsky is a phenomenal player. She just won her second college tournament. She beat the number 1 player in the world in a playoff. And with Louise Rydquist and Hannah Darling from Scotland, they have a very, very strong team, and I think they're a strong contender here for the rest of this week.
You talk about strong teams. I looked at the scoreboard before getting here as well, and all but 2 of these teams in Georgia and Alabama are listed in the top 40. Talk about the parity that you see, especially this year with those rankings.
Sure. Yeah, the rankings, you know, I mean, teams get hot. We do have 2 teams that are not playing their best right now, but, you know, on any given day, all these girls are talented. There's
absolutely
good players. You know, you get on a little hot streak, get on a run, and you can make some noise. But we've always had some of the strongest, well, I should say, we've always had one of the strongest fields in college golf. I mean, we've kind of become known for that. Some people call it the NCAA Championship 2.0 because we have such a strong field. And a lot of it, the golf course is a big part of that. It identifies who the best players are because it's a challenging golf course. It's a very, very good golf course. And we set it up nicely to give them a test, and we'll find out at the end of the week who's the best.
And talk about the conditions out there right now. Obviously, they may change a little bit later on down the line, but so far, so good. I mean, the breeze has definitely got to be an issue right now.
Yeah, wind always complicates things. Wind is the factor that you just don't know about. So the golf course on a good day is a challenge, but when you factor in a pretty healthy wind, which we've had the last couple of days, it definitely makes it a little more difficult. The forecast is for some severe weather, which is a little scary. The winds could pick up and really make it difficult. So it's all about being patient and trying to keep your head on your shoulders and working through it. But weather always plays a factor.
13th year of this tournament. Are there any changes that you see possibly coming up, or keep playing it as is. Obviously, it is stuck, and it is definitely a big part of what we do here on Hilton Head all year long.
Well, that's nice of you to say. We feel like from the feedback that we get, and we actively ask the coaches for feedback and players, and this is our 13th year. We feel like we've got it down to a science, and we do our best. We want this to be a well-respected and popular event, and if we feel like there's something that we can change to make it better, then we'll absolutely do it. But right now, we feel like we're okay. So we're going to continue and hope for the best and try to get strong fields, and we hope the girls primarily. That's the most important thing, is that the coaches and the players really feel like it's a good golf tournament and they enjoy being here.
Bob, thanks so much for a couple of minutes with us on the WHHI-TV Daily News. Good luck the rest of the way, and great to see you.
Yeah, appreciate it very much.
For the WHHI-TV Daily News, I'm Marcus Walsh. Let's send it back to the studio.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. Thanks for watching. We'll see you the next time.